The nursing home director who starved World War II veterans to death? Picked the wrong day to slap a 94-year-old Marine. In front of 15 Hells Angels. Tommy Miller was visiting his Uncle Walter at the Golden Sunset Care Center. When he heard the sound, a slap that echoed down the hallway. He ran toward it. And froze. Director Patricia Hoffman stood over a fallen elderly man. Walter. His lip was bleeding, his hands trembling as he reached for his walker. "You filthy old bastard!" Patricia screamed. "How dare you accuse me of stealing?" "You are stealing," Walter gasped. "The food money, the medication funds, all of it." Tommy rushed to lift his uncle, and behind him, 14 other Hells Angels filled the doorway. Visiting another veteran down the hall. "What's going on here?" Tommy demanded. Patricia straightened her designer jacket. "Mr. Miller fell and is making wild accusations." "I didn't fall," Walter protested. "She hit me, because I found out what she's doing to us." That's when Tommy noticed the truth. His uncle had lost at least 30 pounds since last month. "Uncle Walt, when did you last eat?" Walter's eyes filled with tears. "They give us one meal a day now, sometimes just crackers and water." Every biker in that hallway tensed like coiled snakes. "That's dementia talking," Patricia said quickly. "We serve 3 full meals daily." "Then you won't mind if we check the kitchen," said Hammer, the Hells Angels president. "You can't do that," Patricia snapped. "This is private property." "Then call the cops," Hammer said coldly. "Let's get this all on record." Patricia went pale. "Everyone out before I call security." And then, a weak voice came from another room. "Please, help us." The bikers pushed past her. And what they found was hell on earth. Room after room. Heroes who had stormed beaches and liberated camps. Lying in soiled beds, skeletal, dying, forgotten. "She's been stealing everything," whispered James Chen, a 92-year-old Navy veteran. "Our food, our meds, even our belongings." Tommy searched his uncle's room. His war medals were gone. His grandfather's watch, missing. Photos of fallen brothers, stolen. Where are his things? Tommy growled. "Probably misplaced," Patricia stammered. "Dementia patients hide things." "If you believe bikers and veterans are the good guys," the narrator could say, "hit the like and subscribe button to show your support." Walter lifted his phone, his hands shaking. "I'm not demented," he said. "And I recorded everything." Weeks of evidence. Videos of Patricia pocketing cash. Audio of her telling staff to cut meals. Footage of her loading veterans' belongings into her Mercedes. "You old fool!" Patricia screamed, lunging at him. Tommy caught her wrist and squeezed until she dropped to her knees. "Touch him again," he said quietly, "and you'll need a nursing home. I'll have you arrested for assault." "Please do," Hammer replied, filming. "Let's get the cops here right now." Patricia tried to run, but 3 bikers blocked the exit. "Sit down," Tommy ordered. "We're having a conversation." When police arrived, the truth spilled out. Patricia had been stealing for 2 years. Cutting meals to 1 a day, watering down meds, letting veterans die faster to free up beds. 27 have died, whispered James. She said nobody would believe senile old men. The kitchen was nearly empty. 3 loaves of bread and a jar of peanut butter. To feed 48 veterans. But Patricia's office? Filled with designer handbags, whiskey, and bank statements. Showing over $2 million stolen. That money was meant for these heroes, Tommy growled. Patricia sneered. "They're dying anyway. What difference does it make?" The room went silent. Deadly silent. "What difference?" Hammer repeated. "These men saved the world." He took out his phone. "Brothers," he said. "We need everyone at Golden Sunset, now." Within an hour, 200 bikers surrounded the nursing home. Not just Hells Angels, but every club with veteran members. Police arrived to find Patricia Hoffman, surrounded by angry bikers and 48 starving heroes. Ready to testify. She's been murdering them slowly, Tommy told detectives. This is serial killing for profit. Patricia laughed nervously. You can't prove murder. They were dying anyway. Then Dr. Sarah Kim, a geriatric specialist, spoke up. These men were deliberately starved and denied medication. That is murder. Patricia was arrested. 48 counts of elder abuse, 27 counts of negligent homicide. But her nightmare was only beginning. Every news station ran the story. Nursing home director starves World War II veterans. Released on bail the next morning, Patricia thought she was safe. She was wrong. Bikers surrounded her home. Followed her to court. To the grocery store. Everywhere, filming, watching, waiting. When she complained to the judge, he shrugged. They're on public property. First Amendment rights. Then the FBI found more. 2 other nursing homes, same scam, dozens more dead. Her bail was revoked. At trial, veterans testified. Some so frail they could barely speak. But they spoke anyway. Walter Miller said it best. I survived Normandy. I survived the Battle of the Bulge. I thought I'd die in peace. Instead, this woman tortured us for money. He looked at her. You're worse than the Nazis. At least they were honest enemies. Patricia Hoffman got life without parole. In prison, word spread fast. An inmate whose grandfather died at Golden Sunset found her alone. She survived, barely. Feeding tube for 6 months. Poetic justice, the bikers called it. The Hells Angels took over Golden Sunset temporarily. Brought food, hired new staff. Made sure every veteran was cared for. Walter regained his weight. His medals were recovered from a pawn shop. His watch from Patricia's safety deposit box. They built a memorial outside the home. With every veteran's name engraved. Fresh flowers appear daily, left by bikers who refuse to forget. The plaque reads, "They deserved better. We failed them once. Never again." Below it, smaller text. Protected forever by the Hells Angels. Because that's what real brotherhood does. Patricia Hoffman sits in her cell. Fed through a tube. Haunted by the faces of men who survived Hitler. But not her. Every Memorial Day, she receives a package. Photos of the veterans she starved. In their uniforms, smiling. The note always says, "They survived war. They didn't survive you. She'll die in that cell. Alone, unforgiven, forgotten. But the veterans she betrayed, they'll be remembered forever. Because veterans never stop being warriors. They just recruit younger ones. The kind who ride Harleys. And show no mercy to those who hurt heroes. No mercy at all."